Yo, what's good, everybody? How we doing? All 12 people who are here right now. Good evening, Miss K, Plum Trader. Who else is here? Raba, JC, Zen, Albu up late. Kyle, what's going on? How we doing? How we do today, guys? I'm not gonna lie, I had a great day. I had a great day. It was one trade and done. I was long from 900 and I got out at, I don't know, like 150, 30,150. So, it was, I haven't had a day like that in a very long time. I feel like I found myself lately, guys. I don't know if you feel this way, but being at the charts for way longer than I wanted to, trying to eke out every last little dollar that I can out of the day. And so I end up, being at my desk from like 7 a.m. until about, I don't know, whenever we get done with the stream. So 9:30, 10 o'clock sometimes. And that's just not healthy. It's not healthy. It's not good. I have not been able to make what I wanted to make over the summer months. So today felt good to take one trade and be done for the day and go do other things. I actually got a workout in today and got away from the desk, shut it down after the morning pump. But yeah, how'd you guys do? Let me know. Hopefully a lot of you were able to catch that ride up. It was pretty aggressive. The momentum never stopped. You literally could hold your trade. I should have just held my trade, to be fair. I could have held it till the afternoon and got all the way up here near 280, but we take what we can get. I was happy with the trade. Took a little to no drawdown on the trade at all. So I had a great day. I'm in a good mood. Guys, I don't know what happened last night, but somehow during the stream, if you had tuned out by the end of the stream, you know how we were doing 100 likes for the giveaway or whatever? Somehow by the end of the stream, we had lost like 90 or 100 likes from the stream. And I don't know what happened. I don't know if somebody's like botting the likes now or what happened, but we never got them back. And just like I looked towards the end of the stream and we had something like 20 likes. So I don't know what happened. I have no idea what happened. Anyway, tonight, if you look over at the 15-minute chart over here on your right, kind of what I'm going to be looking for is a dip down into this imbalance that we're seeing here and see if we can either get a trade off of this area, like we find buying support somewhere in this area for a long up and the continuation play, or if we get below it and are holding below this level on the retest. So holding we'll say holding below anywhere from like 105 to 120. That's kind of where I'm looking at tonight. If this thing just continues to pump to the top side, it's going to be really hard for me to play the long after such an extended move that we had today. So I'm going to be looking to buy that dip, get another bear flag or a bull flag kind of setup, where we just kind of meander our way back into this area, fill some of this imbalance that we've left behind during regular trading hours, and then hopefully we catch the rocket ship towards the top side. That's in an ideal world. So what I will do actually is I will actually leave this drawn on here just so you guys can see it. Let's get rid of the midline on it. And then that's good. So that's where I'm going to be looking to execute tonight. I realize that's a long ways away. You took the short on MNQ on the first correction after the turbo bacon. Of course, Albu. Of course you'd be shorting on a day like today. It's always mind-boggling. People just can't get away from hitting the short button. They can't get away from it. Hopefully you waited until it fizzled out a little bit before you hit the short. So you're saying you shorted from up in here, I'm guessing? Because this little consolidation wasn't it. This was just the 30K. This was just the 30K, like, kind of stall out and retest. So this would be hard to catch a trade off of, I guess, unless you're blind faithing the EMAs and that 30K psych level. But welcome, everybody. If you could, smash that thumbs up button for me. I'd appreciate it. We do have another giveaway for you tonight, guys, by the way. Another 25K Lucid Flex, but we're going to keep that hush-hush. I mean, I'll announce it periodically throughout the stream, but I don't know what's going on. I don't know if it was just a bunch of bots last night. Only played gold today to the downside. Yeah. I noticed gold and CL were kind of in line with each other today. So gold and oil were shorts. Yeah, as far as my levels are concerned, guys, to the top side, let me show you. So I've got a level here up at 30,025 to 30,345. So 30,325 to 30,000. Yeah, like 345, 325. Then we've got R1 pivot on the day. That's going to be sitting right at 30,080. I'm kind of liking this area up in here. You guys can see where the big blocks are on NQ. They're kind of to the top side at this point. And there is one up here at 500. So you've got... Looks like we might have some spoofing going on tonight as well. Let's see how big these orders are. 200... and 240. So what is this? Another 200 blocks. So 400 orders sitting just higher than current price. Not sure if those will get grabbed right now or not, but I would imagine that those will kind of act like a magnet all night. And who knows, if price does get up that way, you could see them get pulled. You know, we have the spoofers around. But like I said, if you look over here on the 15-minute chart, this is going to be my buy area, or at least an attempt at a buy. I'm going to now look for buyers to defend that 30K psych level on any pullbacks. So that's going to be my buy area. You've got one slightly below 30K, but really that would be just a retracement of today's entire move. I don't know that I'm anticipating that until we would trade higher first. Oh, thanks, Zen. Thanks, Zen. Appreciate you. No, I appreciate everybody who's using code WES, right? We don't make a lot off of our affiliates, so every little bit helps. You know, the affiliates go to fund side projects and trading side projects. Hopefully, you know, giving back to you guys is my priority. And then paying Mason for his efforts on the channel. You know, one day I hope to be able to pay mods and, you know, be able to do it like all the rest of the channels are able to do it. But we just don't make enough on affiliates. You know, after Uncle Sam gets their cut and then Mason gets his cut, Mason's to the point now, honestly, where he's probably thinking about finding at least another part-time job. Let's put it that way. You know, we just aren't. People aren't. I mean, those of you that do use it obviously appreciate it, but not enough people use it, clearly. All right. My Fund of Futures told us no on account giveaways because we don't have 5 new purchasing users since the last time we did a giveaway. So, and we haven't done a My Fund of Futures giveaway in a long time, if that says anything. So we need some new viewers. We need some new followers is what we need. New people that want to support. Production wise, we were on point. Yeah, we're trying, JC. Like, we put a lot of time and a lot of effort into it. You know, like, I would say Mason probably spends, guys, probably 14, 15 plus hours a day working on things. You know, when we were fully engaged in the level up indicators and all that, him, me, and Albu were all putting in 18 plus hour days. So it's a grind. It's an absolute grind. What's up, Spaces? But yeah, hopefully we start to pick up again on the channel. Hopefully we get some new viewers, new community members here soon. I feel like we're due, right? December, Zen. December is my birthday. I'm shortly after Christmas. Thanks, Spaces. Appreciate you. Yeah, guys, smash that thumbs up button. Last stream of the week as well, so it's almost time for the weekend. I don't know how you guys feel. I'm always ready for the weekend. I'm ready to get a little break. Guys, stay tuned. By the way, I am contemplating doing a London session stream as well, sometime in the very near future. I don't know exactly when, but I am planning on doing a London session stream at some time. Probably go live around either 6 or 7 a.m. my time, so Eastern Standard, and stream up until about probably 9. I'll probably do it before the regular trading hours starts. I'll probably end the stream there, so I can go eat something before regular trading hours starts. Really, that's why I would end it there. And then obviously formulate a trading plan for the New York session for those who pay for it. So that's London is calling. You're gonna buy me a hoodie with your face on it, Mason? Yeah, Zen, honestly, if you're up that early, sometimes London session provide, not so much last night, right? Like, yes, price traded higher. We kind of knew price would trade back up towards, you know, back up towards those highs. We didn't know how far it was going to dip last night or how deep it was going to go, but we kind of knew that it was going to retest those highs. And then when we were opening up right around 900, it gave that initial surge down off the opening bell, but couldn't really follow through. And that's kind of where I got long today. Let me see if I can find the trade for those of you who didn't see it. So this was my trade from this morning, my one and done. It was only one micro. It was only one micro, but you can kind of see where I got long from, just above 900. Price came down, tested VWAP, held above. We had the crossover back on the EMAs, and that's when I got long. So no drawdown really on the trade at all. But yeah, I was pretty happy. Was really comfortable in the trade too. Extremely comfortable. Like I said, best day I've had in a while. Best trade I've had in a while. This is what I would like to see, guys, is the work back down into this, and then we start looking for the long. Hey, Doreen, thanks for the sub. Appreciate you. So until that happens, I really don't know. Obviously, if we hold up here at 200 and just continue to kind of grind to the top side, that's going to be really hard to catch without putting in some sort of daily downside wick. And to see levels above current price, you kind of have to go to the daily. So what you're looking at is probably something like, you're probably going to run into some resistance in this area. All right, so 350 up to, really up to above 500. And this is kind of what I do, just so you guys know. I start to look for these rollovers and where the big red daily candles came in. And just kind of put levels there. Just a zone to keep an eye on. And then this would be the last line for the sellers before all-time highs. Would be something like that. 30,800-ish. And that's it, guys. There's not much else. To the downside now, we do have daily imbalances below. You know, there's one right here at this point. But that's a ways away. I mean, that would take a big sell day for that to happen. That would take one of these type days where you think the world is ending kind of candle. But you can see where all-time highs are, 31,109. I'm honestly anticipating an all-time high push at some point. So, like we talked about, we could very easily see another one of these kind of moves heading into the end of the year. Especially with the strength that we saw, we could very easily see one of those. Took the long at 30,023 and sold at 30,230. That's a massive trade, Zen. Congratulations. That had to feel good. Those days are nice. It's so nice when you can catch one trade that just goes and does not come back on you. We just haven't seen that kind of price action. We have not seen that kind of price action. The reoffering of previously traded price is... it's been happening all the time for like 2 months. It's been so difficult. Oh, 29,923. Okay, so you caught a 100-point move. That's still a great trade. It's a great trade. GG's. Hey, what's up, Miss Rain? How are ya? Doing good? Good to hear. $800 from passings in? Nice. Take it slow. Ms. Rain, today made everything worth it. So my week has been okay. It hasn't been bad. But today I caught a big trade. So the week has been good. Streams have kind of been slow. I don't know if you've noticed, but the Asia sessions, really just has not been great movement during Globex, or at least during the Asia session. Sometimes during London, you end up getting a move. But this entire week during the Asia session has just been just the slowest price action. And I'm scared that might happen tonight again too, but this is the move I'm hoping for. Right down here. If you look over at the 15-minute chart, that's the area where I'm going to be looking for buyers to step in, fill a portion of this imbalance, maybe even fill the full imbalance, and then hold above 30,050 and long, probably, honestly guys, probably all the way up to 400. That might be a hold all night kind of trick. You know how we've talked about on previous streams, we knew that those big orders were resting up here. We've spotted them on the DOM for the last few weeks. Really, they've been sitting there. We've been calling them out. Those do get traded eventually. Those orders do get filled. It's just a matter of when are they going to get filled. And this looks like that push to fill that volume. So I'm going to be looking to buy dips probably until price is, to be perfectly honest, until price is able to get, let's see, I want to say like 29,700, somewhere around in here. So probably get back below here. I'm going to be looking to buy dips. Not even going to be looking to short the market myself. You can see we're above all the daily SMAs. Got a lot of buyers stepping in. Got trapped sellers down here. It's a perfect storm. It's a perfect storm. So until we're back below 29,700-ish, I'm going to be looking to buy the dip. Yeah, Zen, exactly. It feels like we've been coiling for a while. You know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 trading sessions we've been coiling and just kind of trading in a range. But if you look at the 30-minute chart, by the way, the structure was there. And actually, there was a tell pre-market. I don't know if you guys caught that. But there was a big move pre-market to the top side that brought us right to that 900 level. And that was kind of my clue, like, hey, there is buyers here. We're probably going to go higher. I don't know how much we're going to dip, so let's see what happens on this pullback on the open. I didn't know how far back we were going to pull back, but you can tell we're putting in higher lows. We've got that kind of ceiling that right there at 30K that we had to get through, obviously. But I kind of knew if we got above yesterday's key level, which I had here at 945, 965. It was worth a shot. Yesterday's point of control was at 910. So once I saw us not able to really hold below, any sort of meaningful level and buyers stepped in aggressively, that's when I got long. I just said, you know what? We're most likely going higher. We're going to go run above 30K. We're going to go run the weekly highs. Let's just get long and target that first big order that we saw at 30,200. We'll front run it a little bit. And it worked out. All right, we got 30 people watching right now. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Like I said, we are going to have the 25K Lucid Flex giveaway later on in the stream. Springy boing boing. Yeah, anytime there's a long period of consolidation like that, that's kind of what you anticipate. A nice big move away, one way or the other. We don't know which way it's going to go. Hey, Amir, thanks for the sub. Appreciate you. So as of right now, we're just chilling. Because here's my fear. Right? Yes, we want to see price go down to the downside, but we very easily, especially with these big orders resting just above, I think what we could see tonight is something similar to this, where we sweep this high, pull back, and then kind of sell off into that area. And then we see what happens. Like if it continues down towards 30K and we defend slightly above and we reclaim, that would kind of be my long attempt. Got a Lucid 15K. Oh, thanks, Sid. Appreciate you. Oh, 25K. Okay. I was like, 15K. They got a new plan out? They got new accounts? I was like, man, what's the daily loss limit on that? And honestly, if we don't get the pullback, guys, unfortunately, I'm going to probably have to see, you know, this and then the pullback. I'm going to have to see the test above 300 and then the pullback for the hold of 200 for the long. Miss Rain, right now, yes. Right now, yes. Right now, I've only traded MNQ. I used to trade the full mini contracts all the time. That's all I traded. I never traded micros until this year, really. But you know, I'll look at ES, but I stick to what you know, guys. Here's the problem I see with a lot of traders that are looking at a lot of different symbols. Right? You're looking at everything and that's too much information to process. If you're struggling in your trading, especially, try narrowing the field of vision. Like, before you ever expand. Like, learn one symbol, learn how it moves, only watch that one symbol. If it's ES, let it be ES. If it's YM, let it be YM. If it's gold, if it's oil, whatever it is. Right, the one thing I see too much is strategy hopping out of traders. Dorian, you trade MES? Yeah, ES is all-time high trading, is it not? Let's see. Looks like ES, it might be all-time high trading right now. Yeah, it looks like ES is all-time high trading. All right, so ES. Here's what I would be doing on ES, just so you guys can get a glimpse of where I'm spotting areas of interest above when we're at all-time highs. So I'm going to take this leg right here for the most part. Let's get rid of that. Let's do this. And then I'll grab the fib extension tool. Where is it? Like this. And I'll draw to this. And then I'll draw to the low point of the pullback. And then we'll be looking at what that next leg would be up to. So the next level I would be targeting on ES, honestly, would be 8,033. And obviously that's more of a swing type position. And you're going to have some levels in between there that act as resistance probably. But this is more than likely probably where we're heading. So just above 8K. And I don't know how long it's going to take to get there, right? But that's what I would be doing with ES. If you guys are trading daily on ES, yeah, you're looking at 200 points higher on ES for that. But this looks like all-time high. Like you're all-time high trading. So when I'm all-time high trading, I'm kind of waiting for price to pull back somewhat. I want it to test almost a previous all-time high. So really, I would be looking for probably a retest of this area, the 76. I know that's a long ways away on ES. 200 points is a lot of movement for ES, but all-time high trading's tough. You know, I guess you could look for a retest of this 70. What is that? 78 psych level 7,800, and see if that holds to hop on the ride up. But ES, just buy and close your eyes, DeMonte. Yeah, all-time high trading's tough because you just don't know. It's a guessing game, right? Like you can go over here and look at the DOM and just see where interest is, and kind of estimate. So it looks like slightly higher. There's a couple big orders. Man, are those the same as NQ? You did well today, Dorian? Nice. Nice. Yeah, if you got on board with the longs today, it was a great day. It was a great day. If you could get on board early with the long. Yeah, so it looks like somebody is spoofing the market right now. Because those two orders would be roughly in corresponding to the NQ orders sitting there. I would imagine that these get pulled. These get rugged. It's all Annan stacking short DCA orders. Nice, Doreen. Nice. GG's. Yeah, you know what I'm going to do over the weekend, guys? I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go and analyze all the US indexes, and I'm going to manually draw my levels like I do for NQ on those other things, just so we have a point of reference when people are talking about it, because I really don't. The only thing I watch ES for is, you know, I'm looking for divergences between NQ and ES and possible areas of reversals happening. And that's really what I use ES for. Not necessarily to trade it, but more as an indicator almost for NQ trading. Yeah, Doreen, oftentimes they'll move hand in hand. That's why you kind of like to see, you never know which one's leading, really. But, like, say NQ puts in a new low and ES hasn't, and ES is reversing, you can start looking for long entries on NQ. Vice versa, the other way around, too. You know, where if ES has put in a new low and NQ hasn't, and NQ reverses, get long on ES. Hey, what's up, Kyle? What's the fancy word that they all use for that? SMT? Is that what they use? Is that the verbiage that all the kids are using these days? An SMT? That's it, Miss Ray? Yeah, okay. That's what I thought. You thought ES was a bit more volatile today, Doreen? I mean, it looks like the move is pretty similar to what NQ was. It looks like ES had a bigger dip than NQ did. Had a little bit more of a pullback. You know, at about 11. Yeah, Miss Rain, that's what I mean. I'm with my vocabulary, trading vocabulary. It's very old school. I mean, that's how I learned. I've obviously watched some content on the terminology, but when they're explaining it, I'm like, okay, that's not what it is. At least not in my head. That's not what it is. I don't know why you had to just concoct this word. This complex word that throws people for a loop to make you sound smarter than you really are, apparently. But, you know, who knows? Who knows? So they can call it their own. Yeah, you know, even like this, right? You know, ICT traders would be... it's not even an ICT term. It was around long before ICT. This imbalance that I've spotted out, they'd be like, oh, that's a 15-minute fair value gap. Let's trade into that fair value gap. Where to us, it's just a price imbalance. You know, I mean, that's what it is. Hey, what's up, Lit? How are you? Yeah, guys, I still don't know what happened last night. To go from 120 likes on the stream, mid-stream, to go all the way back down below 20, I have no idea what happened. So needless to say, tonight, we aren't going to incentivize the thumbs up for the giveaway or have some sort of goal to hit for the giveaway on the thumbs up. But please hit the thumbs up anyway, just to support the channel. We'll do the giveaway at random this evening. Yeah, Mr. Keefe, it was crazy. I was like, how does that even happen? How does that even happen? How do you lose 90 plus likes while you're still live? Microtrend today was a good day. Yeah, it was good for me too. First, like, really not stressful trading day where I'm not sitting at the screens all day in a long time. Yeah, DeMonte. I mean, it's just overinflated vocabulary. It's just overinflated vocabulary. I mean, to each their own. Use whatever works. You know, if you're making money using those concepts, a lot of them are very similar to the things that we use already. We're looking at Asia session highs, Asia session lows. We're looking for areas of consolidation. You know, the grab of quote unquote liquidity either above or below the area of consolidation, and looking for a reversal off of that. You know, we're all trading the same thing, so to speak, but I don't understand the vocabulary change. I just don't understand it. Why do you have to make it more complicated than it already is? Like, simplify everything. Trading's hard enough. Why are you making it more complex? why are you making it more harder than it already is? Three green days in a row record? Nice, Ratman. Yeah, DeMonte, I especially in this space too, because of the amount of prop giveaways that are happening, and the ones that these bigger channels have, you know, there is going to be a lot of bots. You know what one of my pet peeves is? I don't know if you guys have noticed this, but when these props do giveaways in their Discord and they just blast a bunch of codes out in their Discord, there's one bot that's grabbing up every single one of those giveaway accounts immediately, right? Immediately. So that you have no chance of ever claiming one of those Discord giveaways where they just launch the codes. You made 3K on your TPT account, then realized they have 50% consistency rules. Then you made another 3K on that account? Oh no, Pursuers and Futures Trader. Oh no. Oh no, that's terrible. Trick, if you really want to know the trick, not financial advice, but just market in and out of a bunch of trades really fast, and the commissions and fees will eat into that relatively quickly. I only make money when trying to lose money, Kyle. Yeah. Yeah, that's the worst, right? You're trying to lose and you can do nothing but win. You just can't hit a loser. Then you hold one thinking, oh, sure, this one will be a loss. Nope. Another huge, massive win. Yeah, that's funny. I mean, it's not funny when it's happening to you, but it's funny. It's what the reverse button is for. Just spam it. Yeah, DeMonte, exactly. Yeah. The commissions and fees will eat if you're just marketing in and out. Like with one or two minis, you can chew into a profitable day really fast. Once again, not financial advice. We're still kind of just waiting, guys. I'm waiting to see if we just snap to the downside. If we lose the shelf on the lows, and we can get a retest of, say, 190. So if we snap down something like... If we can snap down here to like 175 and come back up and test these 190s and hold below, I would try a short down into that imbalance. So down below 30,100. I would give that a shot. But like I said, we very easily could put in one of these where we run the highs first, especially considering those 200, 400 orders that are sitting there at 240 and 250. Go grab those and then head towards the downside. Hey, what's up, Maritimes? How are ya? How'd you get on today? Congratulations on the win last night on the marbles race. Yeah, cheers, Maritimes. Go make that money. I like the fact that I'm able to do that for you guys. Get you guys some free accounts. Like I said, thanks for using code WES. That's how it happens, is you guys using code WES. Lucid is more generous with the giveaways than other props, for sure. Without a doubt. They are definitely more generous with the giveaways. But that's the only prop that I have giveaways for currently. Take profits giveaways are all sales incentivized, so you have to sell a certain dollar amount in accounts, which we haven't gotten to in forever, like since the beginning of the year. So take profit trader, we haven't hit anything substantial. I think last month, I'll be honest with you guys, I think last month we made a total of like $300 in commissions off take profit trader, something like that. So we don't make that. We don't make as much as some probably think. Tradeify, they don't even let you withdraw your affiliate commissions until you have $1,000 in commissions. We haven't had a withdrawal in like 2 months from Tradeify, so we don't make what you guys think we probably do. Our two biggest earners at trade day, we might make, I don't know, $100 every 3 months. Something like that. Our two biggest are Lucid and My Funded Futures, by far. By far. Are our best performing affiliates. Oh, guys, are we in for this again? Are we in for this chop back and forth? 20-point range again? All night? I hope not. I hope we get some movement. Market's been open for about an hour and really has done a whole lot of nothing other than this opening little stretch. And really, that's not even that much, to tell you the truth. What's up, Scalp Storm? Yeah, Maritimes, the giveaway. I'm just happy that we can do that for you guys. You know, like I said, we don't keep any of the giveaway accounts for ourselves. We don't trade any free accounts. I don't get any free accounts myself to trade. I pay just like you guys do. Yeah, I don't get special treatment at all from the props. That's for sure. So I'm one of you. I'm in the same boat as you guys. Pay for all our accounts. Albu, get out of here. Don't even start that. Get out of here, Albu. I gotta say though, it must be nice for some of these affiliates that just get free accounts all the time. It must be nice. Must be nice to be able to YOLO, you know, to just absolutely YOLO with your trading, because you're bound to hit a big trade every now and then. So you just get accounts that don't have consistency, you know, and just keep firing away until you get that one big trade that goes. Then you're set up. Then all you got to do is coast. If there's no consistency on it, just $100 day, whatever the minimum profit day is. Take your $2,000 payout per account, and that's it. All you got to do is get one big trade. Like, shoot, my trade today, I mean, was from what, 900 all the way up here? Imagine that trade with, you know, 5 minis on. Are you kidding me? That account is set. Let's see. So it would have been, it was like just shy of a $600 trade when I got out, I think. Yeah, Savvy. 100%. 100%. Yeah, we play a different game. Yeah, exactly, DeMonte. Yeah, it's a different game that they play. Entirely different game. And then what's bad is the psychological game of it is you got to risk it for the biscuit, right? Is what they all say. You got to risk it for the biscuit. And it's like, well, I don't have 100,000 biscuits coming in every month to be able to risk 90,000 of them to make 10,000 to walk away with 10,000 biscuits, you know? It's just not good. It's not good trading. It's just not good trading. Couldn't do that on a live account or a personal account. Definitely couldn't trade that way. That's probably why you see a lot of them, even if they do go live, a lot of them probably fail within that first 3 days or whatever in their live account, right? Yeah, Kyle, me too. I would like free biscuits as well. A lot of them just bust out of the live account as soon as they get there. Some don't. Some survive it. Some get lucky that first day in their live account. You would like to learn how to make biscuits then? I would like to, you know, wouldn't we all? Wouldn't that be great? Just have free accounts, free evals every month that you could just blast through. You know, like, I don't know if this is a rumor or not, but someone told me that, PW went on like a Lucid live stream, or AJ was on his live stream or something like that. And he gave him 80 accounts or 100 accounts to give away. And he gave away 20 of them and kept 80 for himself. I don't know if that's true or not, but I heard that somewhere. I'm like, are you kidding me? Gave away 20 to your community and kept 80 for yourself? Wow. Like I said, I don't know if it's true, but that's That's really sad. Hey, what's up, J-Love? How are you? How'd your day go? Great day for life, not for trading. J-Love. J-Love, today was my first stress-free day in a long time. I'm sorry to hear it wasn't great for trading. Did you just not trade today because you were doing other things? Hopefully that's the case, and it wasn't just like a massive red day. All right, guys, we got just over 50 people watching right now. Thanks for tuning in. Oh, shoot, I'm only looking at the YouTube chat again. Guys, I did it again. Sorry, anybody that's on Kick. If you're viewing on Kick, I apologize. I did it again. I didn't have the multi-stream chat up. I only had the YouTube live stream up. Hand in the air. Well, Asia open for Roton. Let's see. You should have won and done. Overtraded at the top, trying to short. Oh no, J-Love. Oh no. It's still kind of like a size down environment, if you ask me. And still giving your trade room to breathe. I showed it a little bit earlier, J-Love, but I'll show you my one and done today. Not a ton of money. It was just a good trade. That was my trade from... This was the only trade I took today. So it was pretty stress-free. Never really had too much to worry about in the trade. There was the one nasty pullback from like just above 30,050. They pulled back into 30K. That was somewhat aggressive. That gave me some hesitation. But it held. Yeah, DeMonte. We'll see. There's still there's an hour until those Asian markets open. So we've got time. Yeah, 100%, Doreen. There's days, like I said, guys, there's nothing wrong. And you need to consider it a W on some days where you're just not seeing the action correctly. And knowing when to not trade is just as important as knowing when to trade. Hey, what's up, Liberty9? How are you? But yeah, I mean, we get people in my streams all the time that are like, hey, trade more, trade more, trade more. And it's like, what would you like me to do right now? Exactly, you know? What exactly would you like me to do right now? Tell me. No, Liberty9. I don't prefer to trade Asia. It's just when my channel sees the most views, so that's what's good for my YouTube my channels. I don't prefer to trade Asia. I definitely prefer the New York session myself. Trade more. Yeah. No, I definitely prefer higher volume trading as opposed to the lower volume. In fact, Asia session is probably where I trade the worst. So when I'm live is probably some of my worst trading, worst representation of my trading. but it's just when it benefits my channel the most. That's when most people tune in. I built up my following off of Globex session. Off of streaming during the overnight session before every other big channel was streaming 24/7. Got 417.30 on gold. Nice. Nice. Yeah, gold traders, they love trading gold. They love it. I haven't watched it enough to feel comfortable. I don't know how it likes to move. I mean, yeah, I can spot those higher time frame levels, but Savvy, you back now? Welcome back. Honestly, if you took a couple months off, Savvy, you didn't miss much. If it was the last 2 months, I'll be 100% honest with you. You missed some tough trading. That's all you did. My month of July was virtually break even, except for one big trade on my personal account that was over 20K. I took one payout from props in the whole entire month of July for 2K. You know, already in August, I've already taken 2 payouts, and we're in line for another. All I got to do is flip a couple days, pretty much, and we're going to be taking another payout. But yeah, I struggled. I've said it on every stream. I struggled 100%. But historically also, I do want to let you guys know. Historically, the month of August is kind of slower. Overall. A lot of traders are taking their last summer vacations. School's getting back into session. So the month of August, especially with FOMC being in early September, sometimes can be a little bit slow. So just anticipate that there might not be many days like today. Today was one of those outlier days where it just kind of boosted to the top side and never looked back. But the month of August historically is a slower month for trading. DeMonte, just by you can look back on the charts. The month of August is definitely slower. I've noticed it in my 5 years of trading. But if you really want to go back and do like you know, if you want to pull up like a monthly chart and just go back and look at each August, it'll probably look much the same. Just take it back for all time and eternity. Well, since the creation of the markets, if you really want to. It's just that month when summer's winding down. Schools are starting back up. Just like when December rolls around, a lot of traders take the entire month of December off. They might trade that first week of December, and then they take the entire month of December off. Wow. This might be worse than last night, guys. This might actually be worse than last night. Yeah, Edgefool. Yeah, Sublime. Edgefool probably does have a stat on it, I would imagine. Yeah, gold's moving. Gold's definitely moving. Mason, it's bad. It's just low volume. Low volume. We're just gonna have to wait for the Asian markets to open up. So we're gonna have to hang out for a little bit, I guess. I don't know what else to do. I mean, I guess you could go over there and try to trade gold. Gold looks like it's moving around a little bit. CL is stuck in the mud. YM is stuck in the mud. ES is stuck in the mud. The Russell is stuck in the mud. The Russell's kind of at an interesting spot for a continuation long. If you like the longs on the Russell, it's kind of at an interesting retest spot. So RTY, but there's no vol. It's not moving right now, but it is at that spot where you'd kind of want to try a long if you can get it. The rusty saxophone trap. Oh, you know what, guys? Let me. I got the headphones today, so I can hear what you guys are hearing. Finally. All right. So what we're listening to is like lo-fi hip hop, according to Epidemic Sound. Do you guys want something a little more upbeat? What do you... Yeah, Savvy. I still post levels on Discord. Do the Wordle for the day? What? Mason, you're over there playing Wordle? All right, here's a nice little 10-point move on the Nas. Let's see if it's going to come up here. All right, let me figure out something. Let's see. What do you guys want to listen to? What genre would you guys like to listen to? Here are your choices. I'll let you guys pick the music. Avenged Sevenfold. You want to listen to dance music, then? What do you want to listen to? Like a little EDM? Yeah, Robot, we would get copyright strike for that. We would get a copyright strike for that. Death metal. All right, let's see what we got EDM wise. Let's take the vocals out of it. Oh gosh. Oh goodness. Oh my. Detroit house music is what you want to listen to? Chipmunk version of rap songs. Oh yeah. Music's banging. It's banging tonight, y'all. We've done this one before. We've done synthwave. What do you guys want? Rammstein for our German friend. Yeah, we can't. Robin, we get copyright strikes. Jeez. Are you guys working that body? Are you working that body right now? Oh gosh, I can't handle it anymore. That's too much bass. We'll go for a little bit of headbanging music. Hard rock? Maybe? Alright, I'll leave it on hard rock for a little bit. Oh, nice move up. Nice move up. Did anybody hang on to that long? People are going to tune in that normally watch my streams and hear this and go, whoa, different mood. Different environment. Totally different environment. And wow, that was loud in my ears. Yeah, Robert, I mean, you can see those orders resting up there around 240, 250. I mean, that would probably be my target. I don't know if we just continue to grind higher all the way up into 400 before some sort of pullback. I would imagine we have some sort of downside come top of the hour. Guys, by the way, this is that same funded account we've been trading. Balance is at 424.25 after last night's. Did I see the Discord post regarding order flow from Dixon Cider, Rotund? No. What's that all? I don't even know. Dixon Cider? Oh, jeez. You got me. You got me, Rotund. You got me. Bravo. Bravo. I'm normally pretty good about catching that, Rotund. You got me that time. You got me. I can already see the clip that's coming. I can already see the clip that's coming. Yep, here we go. Here we go. If only Nims was here to see that one. If only Nims was here to see that one. Here it comes. No English speak here, you don't get it, Rob. I can kind of hear this music, guys. There you go. There's that push above the 220s. Oh, they rugged it. Look out, Robba. They rugged that order. We have the spoofer. They rugged both of them. All right, look out. We could. It might not continue to the top side. Say it all really fast, Rabba. Say it all really fast. You can do that because you're not on camera and you don't have a mic hooked up and you're not streaming in front of a bunch of people. Wow. Those are one of those moments where you're kind of glad that the viewership is down right now. Those are those moments. Because, man, that one's tough. That one's tough, guys. That's a tough look. Tough look for the brand. Yeah, Robert, there's still an order up there, right? But generally you want to see these imbalances from previous session. You want to see those get filled. You want to see those get traded. That's why I'm hesitant on the long right now. You can go viral, though. I don't know if I want to go viral for that. I want to go viral for a $4 million trade. Oh, I already see Mason clipping that up. I can already tell you that is already going to be saved. He's going to be asking me to put this on our file sharing software that we have, our file sharing service, as soon as this stream ends. You bet you. If nothing more, even if he doesn't post it to YouTube, it will be given out in the Discord. I guarantee it. That one will not be lived down. Saving it for the end of year montage. Wait, are there vocals on this track? All right, we got a little Blink 182 vibe going on. Nah, Demonte, because it's all Epidemic Sound. We, any tracks on this site, we have the license for. So we have the ability to use it without any copyright claims. Like, we pay for it, in other words. Let's go, let's go synthwave. That's a good compromise between everything. All right. All right, we have the sweep. So kind of what I would be looking for at this point. Probably the short back below 210. All right, let's give it a go. We'll risk to above the previous high. I realize VWAP is right there, and we're probably going to see a little bit of a bounce back up into like the teens, but I'm almost thinking I might want to add to this position. Oh, are you kidding me? What just happened here? What is this? What is this nonsense that just popped up? 100. 100. Come on. As soon as I put that order on, I might have to get out of this position, guys. 100. That is not ideal. Now someone's trying to layer in. As soon as we started heading to the downside. Yeah, you see that, Kyle? The 400 blocks got rugged, and now we've got 100 blocks layered from like 235, 245, 255, 265, 275, 85, every 10 points. Not ideal. I'm going to bring this down, limit the damage. Anything above 220, I'm out. Anything above 220, I'm out. Someone is playing games. Someone is playing some games. And they did it as soon as I put that order in, too. Yikes. My target's going to be probably 100 on this if we can get going to the downside. We'll just front run it. We'll go like 105. Because that's kind of where buyers could start trying to defend. Yeah, Doreen. The yellow line is VWAP for the current session. Really means nothing right now. To be fair, there just hasn't been enough volume conducted yet in the session for this to have any kind of significance for like a mean reversion kind of play. This is brutal, though. This is brutal. This is definitely going to try and attract price. That's all they're doing. They're trying to magnetize NQ up there, get the market makers to search out these orders. So if we get back below 200, I'm probably going to go break even relatively quick on this. I'll be honest with you. I'm not going to even risk it. That is not what I like to see in a short position. That is definitely not what I want to see in a short position. Guys, if you haven't yet, smash the thumbs up button for me if you could. I appreciate you. Pretty much all of you have already. We've got 60 people in the stream roughly. A little over 60, and we've got about 60 thumbs up. So thanks for hitting that like button. All right. Snap 200. Come on. Do it. Straight to 180. All right, there we go. I'm going to go break even. Just in case. Don't be the Titanic, Robba says. Robba, right now, you're my liquidity. J-Love, you guys are never gonna let me live that down, huh? Just need to make sure I don't take any kind of loss on this whatsoever. So to cover commissions, I'm gonna take a 2-point stop, put that slightly in profit. If TP hits, weekend starts, DeMonte, nice. Yeah, Fridays are historically my worst trading day. I agree with you on that front. Like, if you can lock something in early on a Friday or a Thursday night even for the Friday session, that's ideal. That is ideal. Risk it for the biscuit. No, this is still that same account. I'm going to try to trade this one, you know, the way people should trade a small account. That's kind of why we're not going anywhere, because I'm doing it how I preach instead of YOLOing it with a bunch of size on. And I realize that's probably not good for viewership in the channel, because people want to see big numbers, and it doesn't even matter if you're winning the trade or not, as long as you're YOLOing a bunch of accounts and putting on massive size and posting big numbers in one direction or the other. That's what people tune in for. But nobody shows this. Nobody shows it. You just don't see it out there. So I'm gonna try to be disciplined and size up how I would on a personal account that was a small account. Like I said, you know, you think about this in terms of percentages. Life isn't promised tomorrow. YOLO it all now. If you think about it in terms of percentages, right? This is $1,000 account, right? You have $1,000 drawdown on a 25K account. We've gained 40%, 43% currently on the account in less than a month. If you were doing that at a real trading desk, you'd be hitting bonuses. You'd actually be hitting bonuses. You're outperforming the market. You know? It's just we lose that context with the prop firm trading. We totally lose that context. You saw that 1200? What 1200? Right here? Is that what you're talking about? The reserved margin? I mean, that's technically what you have on your account size. Is what that is. Right? It's the difference between these two numbers, roughly. when downside flush. I don't know if it's going to happen. There's definitely, you know, someone that's trying to magnetize this market to the top side. So yeah, Rotona, on Quantower, we have, like, your account info window has, well, it has a lot of, obviously, your personal details, a lot lower on this. But they have all these, just like a bunch of different stat lines, you know? So there's the balance currently on the account, even though this is a 25,000, this is a 25K prop eval, or funded account, not eval. And then there's the cash on hand, which is your account balance, roughly. Your margin balance. Ray, Blink 182, you haven't heard that name in a while? The only thing that concerns me is looking at the hourly. 165 is the hourly 9 EMA. So we'll have to watch that area if price does finally flush out towards the lows. So right around in here. Who knows? Honestly, this will probably stop me out before I can... What is this music? Why can they have no good tracks? There shouldn't be any lyrics. What is going on? You guys want some East Coast hip hop? We'll go East Coast hip hop. It's not a very long... All right. All right, we got about 70 people in the stream right now. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate you. Ready for the weekend. Ready for the weekend, guys. I don't know how you guys feel right now, but I'm ready. I felt good still requesting Afro Punk. Wrote on Afro Punk. Is that actually a genre in here? Afro Punk. I see Afro beats in the pop section. I see pop punk. I see punk rock. I don't see any Afro punk. You saw it when I pulled it up? Afro punk. I see Afro house. Afro punk. I'm looking, Rotan. I'm looking just for you. African blues. Are you sure you saw it right? I'm not seeing it. I don't see it. I don't see it at all. Demonte, you ready for the marble race? Yeah, this is brutal. Again. I just don't. I would let this trade ride if this wasn't sitting here. I would let it go. But with this stacked, all these orders stacked in higher, and I know they're just going to rug them if price does get up there. They're not going to leave them there. Someone's just trying to entice the market makers to pull price up into that area. So, louder than fear, that's the Travis Barker doc. You think so, Sid? I mean, honestly, after what we saw happen through April, May, I am not going to be surprised at all if we start another month-long run to all-time highs and beyond. You know, whether that happens tomorrow or not, I don't know. But I honestly believe at this point we are going to see this run to all-time highs. That's just my gut feeling. You got more trapped sellers now down in this area. I just have this feeling. Just have this feeling that we're going to... Not that I want to see that, right? My portfolio does. But I would like a reason to add more into my long term. Add more into my Roth IRA. Max out my Roth. Add everything into the IRA. Get it going. Yeah, DeMonte, exactly. Exactly. Look, guys, this year is like any others prior. Any others prior. Oh, 1 second, y'all. I got to take this phone call real quick. I'll be right back. All right, we back. Apparently, we're still in the trade as well. Nothing back over 200. We're gonna lock something in on the trade. We'll take the scraps. ES to 8,500 after a 10% drop. That is typically how big money cashes out. Yeah, that's what I was saying when I drew out those fib extensions earlier on at ES. I was saying much, much higher on ES. I would like to see ES come back a little bit, though. I come back and at least test 7,700 again, or 77. Yeah, 7,700. Yeah, like 7,700, somewhere around in there. Maybe even 7650-ish. All right, so we locked in 13 whopping dollars on that trade. I don't know what this is all about, though. Still to the top side. I have no idea. All right, Mason. Are you here? Mason, if you are here, go ahead and open up the registration for marbles, if you would, please. Let's go ahead and do this Lucy giveaway. Once again, guys, this is going to be for a 25K Lucid Flex. As soon as the registration is open, I'm going to have you guys type in ! marbles. And you'll have until that timer runs out to get your entries in. So, get your entries in now. Once that timer runs out, the entries will close. We won't be able to manually add anybody else in to the race. So go ahead and get your entries in. Oh, are you kidding me? They're going to top wick me out. Yuck. Guys, the other thing I noticed, I don't know if you guys ever scroll through TikTok at night. Have you noticed how many people actually stream on TikTok trading at night? There are a ton of people streaming at night on TikTok. Now, don't get me wrong. They're all ICT traders. They're all ICT. What's up, Sean? Long time no see. How are you? Oh, Paul, you're right. I forgot the Lions' first preseason game. Is it on right now? I completely forgot. That's why I was wearing the hat today. Other than replay, Sean? Oh, you still been watching the streams? Yeah, I've been struggling with my trading, brother. I've been struggling. I haven't been like rinsing accounts or losing a bunch of money, but I've just been pretty much break even over the last 2 months for the most part. starting to get back on track, but yeah, my trading's been struggling. Guys, a minute and a half left. Minute 30. Get those entries in. Exclamation point marbles in the chat. Romeo, if you win, give it to second place. Oh, that's kind of you. Are you sure? 2.5 million and retire? Yeah, DeMonte. I mean, that would be nice, right? It's just a matter of, are you willing to lose it all to get there a couple times? All right, guys, coming up on 30 seconds left. 30 seconds left. So make sure you get those entries in. Exclamation point marbles in the chat. $25K Lucid Flex on the line this evening. Lucid was kind enough to give us some accounts to give to you guys. Thank you for supporting the channel. I appreciate you. All right, guys. Window is now closed. Nobody else can get in. 71 total entries. 71 total entries. And I apologize if you missed it. I apologize if you missed the entries. But it is out of our hands now. It is completely out of our hands, so we can't do manual entries anymore. Everything is run automatically. So, no more manual entries. Definite registration window now. It's literally to eliminate botting, guys, or to try to eliminate botting as best as possible. So, obviously, if the person who wins is not here to claim their prize, we'll race again. Mason's going to let me know when he's ready. It looks like he might be ready already. No way. Then we're going to do this marbles race for you. I wonder if it's going to have the right screen this time. As soon as Mason gives me the go-ahead, we're going to do this race. You need a W, J-Love? Yeah, we'll try. I'll try to get you the W. I'll try to get you the W. Remember, guys, spam those ones. It'll make your marble go faster whenever we start. All right, it looks like he is ready. I'll see you guys on the other side. All right. Here we are. Once again. Little West down there in the corner. Little West in the corner. Mason, I guess whenever you're ready. Go ahead and start the race. Drop those marbles. Down the funnel we go. Good luck, everybody. Spam those ones. Spam those ones. Mason, we've been promising them new tracks. Oh no, Too Luck. There goes Too Luck. Not too lucky on that first drop, apparently. Yo! Oh, that was Futures Flare. I forgot. Oh, Plum Trader hit the launch. Plum Trader and Mind Over Market. Plum Trader and Mind Over Market. With a bit of a gap on the rest of the field right now. Man, Futures Flare got out hot. All right, Mind Over Market with the lead. ICT Breaker in second. JT in third. Plum Trader in fourth. Mind Over Market still maintaining a slight edge over JT. Oh no, Mind Over Market went off the track. Plum Trader now has the lead. Oh no, there goes Precision Futures getting punted off the track as well. Plum Trader, DeMonte up there. ICT Breaker, oh, there goes ICT Breaker. DeMonte currently has the lead. Nope, Plum Trader now has the lead. All right, Plum Trader, DeMonte, Antigua. Wow, there's a lot of jostling of positions going on right now. Plum Trader has quite a gap. Plum Trader's just going to have to kind of stay on the track at this point, it looks like, and not get hung up. Oh, getting slowed up quite a bit, going side to side. Can it? Oh, here comes DeMonte. Here comes DeMonte. DeMonte overtakes Plum Trader. Oh, no. Here we go. DeMonte hit one more times than Plum Trader currently. Oh, goodness. I can only imagine how this is on your guys' end. My marble sucks, so I'm never concerned about it. But, oh, here we go. Down the home stretch. Who's it? Oh, Plum Trader overtakes DeMonte now. Oh, Plum Trader hoops it. Oh, DeMonte right there. Plum Trader and DeMonte. And here comes Warriors Loves as well. Plum Trader and DeMonte. Down the home stretch. Who's it going to be? Who's it going to be? Oh, Plum Trader lost it. Can DeMonte land it? It is DeMonte. DeMonte, you are the winner of the 25K Lucy Flex. Wow, what a race. That was actually a good race. DeMonte, congratulations, brother. Where is my marble? Jeez. There I am near the back of the pack again. There I am. Oh, Rotund. So let's see. With DeMonte in first, Valentina in second, Mercy on Me on third, Sid in fourth, Wigwam in fifth, Aramec in sixth, Bob in seventh, JT in eighth, Cashflow Trader in ninth, and Savvy in 10th. DeMonte, congratulations. Obviously, Mason will be reaching out to you, Mock-Level Up, in the YouTube chat to get you all sorted with that account. Congratulations again. DeMonte, take your time on this account. I know it's a freebie, but get that payday, brother. Hey, at least I finished. At least I finished that time. All right, DeMonte, yeah, Mock-Level Up will coordinate that with you via the YouTube chat. I will see you guys back on the charts in just a second. DeMonte, pass it to the next. Wait, you don't want the account? DeMonte, I need you to verify. You're just here for the race. You guys love the marbles race. You want to give it to second place, DeMonte? That's what you want to do with the win? I'm gonna leave the option up to you, DeMonte. Do you want it to give it to second place, or do you want to re-race? I'm gonna leave that up to you. Re-race? All right, re-race it is. Mason, will you open up? Will you open up the entries one more time? All right, guys, run it back. Exclamation point marbles in the chat. You got 4 minutes to get those entries in once more. We're going to run another race. Here we go again. Run another race. 25K Lucid Flex. Guys, everybody say thank you to DeMonte. It's very kind of him to pass up a free account. Everybody say thank you while you're typing exclamation point marbles. Also, if you haven't yet, smash that thumbs up button for me if you could. I would appreciate it. Never thought a 55-year-old man would be so excited about a marbles race, Jayla. The marbles races are clutch, aren't they? They are clutch. Kid at heart, yeah. Go ahead and get those entries in, guys. You got about a little less than 3 minutes to get those entries in. Exclamation point marbles in the chat. The race lasts longer than the account sometimes. Crack me up. DeMonte, you're going for the back-to-back on this one? Oh, guys, I just don't know what to make of this. Like, why do we have 100 orders stacked every 10 points to the top side? All the way up to 300. Once you get above 230. If you win again another month. I know, DeMonte's going to go back-to-back. He's going to go back-to-back. And he's going to go re-race. Get those entries in, guys. 1 minute and counting. 1 minute and counting. We'll be here all night. DeMonte ends up with 7 wins. All right, guys, coming down to the last 30 seconds. Coming down to the last 30 seconds. Make sure you get this. Make sure you get those entries in. Exclamation point marbles in the chat. Ooh, less entries this time. Less entries this time. But see, people enter and then they bail. And then they bail. Oh, nice pop here on NQ. Nice pop. It looks like they are trying to hunt down those orders. All right, guys. Marbles entries now closed. We're going to give Mason another shot at this. Yeah, that's top of the hour. So just keep in mind, we still could retrace this the very next candle. Nice pop. Looks like we're trying to get up to those 100 blocks that are stacked in higher. All right, as soon as Mason lets me know that he's ready, we're going to do this race again. We're going to run it back. All right, it looks like he's ready. Let me get over to the pop out. Get this ready. Different track this time, guys. I will see you on the other side. All right, here we go. Mason, whenever you're ready, go ahead and drop those marbles. Oh, this is an OG track here. I haven't seen this one in a minute. Oh, JB already gone. Wow. All right, we got a good one. Eagle's Eyes in first, Cameron in second. Zen in third, Warriors in fourth. Valentina up there in the top 10. Man, Valentina is, it seems like right there, right on the brink every race. All right, what Ralph Wiggum in first now with Supersonic in second, Mind Over Market in third. Here we go. Here we go. Everybody taking a different route, so you never know. All right, Ralph Wiggum and Antigua. Antigua putting on the jetpack to boost up there in second. Ralph in first. Rally Room in third. Sam vs. Self in fourth. Mason, you better get yeeted. All right, Antigua and Ralph, 1-2 right now. Eagle's Eyes close behind. Yukon is right there as well. All right, here we go. Here's where everything changes. Who can get through the fastest? All right, looks like Antigua has a slight lead. Oh, who's it going to be? Who's it going to be? Oh, no. Oh, I just got punted, guys. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Eagle's Eyes getting yeeted. Oh, it's going to be Yukon. Yukon with the W. Yukon, congratulations. You are the winner. You are the winner of the Lucid 25K Flex. First and foremost, thank DeMonte for re-racing. Couldn't go back-to-back. Top 10 finish, though, DeMonte. You were right there. Right there again. But Yukon, congratulations. You're going to be the recipient of a 25K Lucid Flex account. Mock-Level Up will be communicating with you via the YouTube chat. Once the race is home, Miss K. Getting absolutely yeeted right at the finish line. Guys, I know you think your marbles are bad. I think my marble might be the worst. Man, Icebreaker is just hung up back there. Here comes the flames. Oh no, is Icebreaker gonna live up to his name? Gonna live up to the name? Nope, no finish. DNF. Bro, don't, I can't watch. All right, Yukon, congratulations. Mock-Level Up will be communicating with you here shortly via the YouTube chat. Just look out for that name asking to get you all verified and everything. Congratulations. Do us proud. Go make that money. Go get a payout. And we are back to the charts, guys. First place in DNF. My marble's the worst. The absolute worst. Oh, market actually got up to those 230s. All right, I guess are we going to just slowly burn into Ralph, that track sucked the life out of you. I can only imagine how it is on your guys' end, you know, because you know that that's virtually like winning, what's a 25K Lucid Flex with the code? Like $70, what that account is? I mean, that's basically winning at $70 and the chance to earn money without spending anything. That's clutch, right? And the flexes are nice because if you get past the eval stage, there's no consistency really. So if you have a big day, that day one, you really set yourself up for some, I think max payout is $1,000 per request. So $1,000 payouts every 5 days. That's nice. That's real nice. Yikes, look at this sell-off. That's nice. You know, especially with like how much some of us probably spend on accounts every month. You know, getting a freebie here and there is really nice. All right, slam back down to VWAP. Now what do we do? Now what do we do? Wigwam. How to trade this market? Do the exact opposite of my trade plan. That works. Yeah, I mean, you can see what my trade plan is. I really, my A setup is probably going to be down here. This is going to be where I'm going to start looking for buyers. Like, real aggressive buyers is probably down in this area. Conversely, if we lose this area, I'll look for the full retrace short back down to 29.9. But I still think we go higher, guys. I do. I think we get up to, you know, above 30,400 before we run into any kind of sell. Like a real aggressive sell. If it even comes before all-time highs at this point, I'll be honest with you. The squeeze setup is definitely there right now. Fake some aggressive downsides up into all-time highs, and then you have just one day that just probably boosts 700 or 800 points, you know, above those previous all-time highs. So, yeah, I don't know. It's the recipe is there. Kind of like what we saw here. That double top at all-time high prior out there at like 26.4. Get a little aggressive downside looking, and then just rip it from 23K for 2 months straight. And now we've had that aggressive sell here. Now we've reclaimed above all the SMAs. We held the daily 50. If the daily 20 is able to get back above this daily 50 and give that crossover, we might put in another top here somewhere, you know, 30,800 that might pull back into those SMAs and retest. But I have a feeling we are launching. When you zoom out, there's definite interest higher still. Man, why are we just chopping 200? What is with this 200 level? Okay. What is this at 230 now? Now you got a 300 block city. They're just... Phil is in the building. That's what we call the spoofing, the large spoofing orders. We call him Phil. I want this. This is what I want. This is where I want to execute from. Yeah, S-Dub, I would like to see even below, you know, at least test this low again. The problem is we're still putting in, yeah, we're kind of flagging out a little bit, and we're still putting in those higher lows on the 15 minute. But I would love to see this at some point. I don't know when that's going to come. We could just boost right to 30,400 and beyond. But I feel like this needs to get traded again. At a minimum. $116 on one and 34 on the other. Warriors. That's nice. That's good. Green is green. In these markets, any day that you're not red, even if it's a small amount, you know, you just made $150. $150 in a little over 2 hours. $75 an hour? Sure. That's why I wonder what some of these celebrities and like athletes, when they break down their hourly rate, you know, and they're making, I think there was one time when I was younger, we worked out what at the time, I don't know if you guys remember the baseball player Miguel Cabrera. He signed like a 10-year, $260 million contract or something like that with the Tigers at the time. And we broke down that every at-bat appearance, every time he stepped to the plate to try and hit the ball, to swing the bat, he made $48,000 every single time that he stepped to the plate. 48,000. I was like, that is absurd. 48,000 times every time you step into the batter's box. And nowadays, I don't even know what it looks like. Like Patrick Mahomes. His contract is massive. Is that a fair value? No, Frank. That is an imbalance, is what that is. I don't know what you mean by fair value gap. That is a price imbalance. It's a Judas inverse gap sweep bronze bullet. Hey, what's up, Tim? How are you? How's life treating you? But that is where I want to see. That's where I want to see price get to. Honestly, Limitless. I think that's going to be a decent long attempt from there. Like I said, there's going to be a spot here at like 165, 170 that could serve as a bounce spot too. But that's what I want to. That's where I want to see price get to is down here. I just on my short I would have had to hold through a lot of nonsense. And my stop was just above these highs, so it would have literally almost top tick stopped me on my short had I not gone break even. Oh, I know Warriors loves that. Some people just, that's a different life. That's a different life. We talked about it last night. You know, like Kai Trump, the granddaughter of Donald Trump, is a golfer, and she started her own YouTube channel. And within her first month of YouTube, had over 1 million subscribers. Right off the rip. You know, whereas I've been streaming for 3 years. Well, 2.5 years. And, let's see how many subscribers we have, actually. Let's take a look. And we have 8,766 subscribers. It's just a different life. An entirely different life. Some people are also blessed with genetics, you know, for men being 6'4" and taller and athletic. There are doors that are opened for you at a very young age. Just not as talented as Kai. J-Lo. I'm not as good looking as Kai. I'll say that. I'm definitely not as good at golf. Some people just win the life lottery, you know? Some people just win that lottery. You know, like really attractive people have won the genetic lottery. Some people, it's their last name and the family they're born into. The vast majority of us don't win that lottery. We got to scratch and claw for everything that we get in life. Got to get a little. Gotta work 20. Gotta outwork everybody pretty much. Is what it boils down to. Have to outwork everybody. And even then, sometimes it's not enough. But the one thing I can say is the successes that we do see along the way, I think we appreciate so much more. So the appreciation of things, I think we experience that emotion far greater. Because we we legitimately earned it. Blood, sweat, and tears to get any kind of success in life. And not that some people in those situations don't work hard, right? Like, obviously, they put in work too, but I think the appreciation level to certain milestones in our lives, I think we experience that gratitude and that sense of accomplishment a little bit more than they do. Guys, I still like the short. I don't know what to do with all this still. You can see that big 300 block is just is moving that order closer to current price. So now it's sitting right at 200. But I can guarantee if the market gets back up towards, those upper 190s, this is going to get rugged and move higher. But I do think the short, you're going to run into a little something down in this area probably. This is a possible bounce area, anywhere from 170 to 160. That could serve as a possible bounce back up towards that 200 level. But I am leaning downside down into this overnight. How it gets there, I don't know. But I think this gets traded again. And it's just moving so slowly, guys. You get random spots where price jumps, but it is extremely slow right now. It's just re-offering previously traded price. I'm probably going to call it there, actually. I think if I get into a trade now, I'm going to end up holding it for a few hours. And I'm not looking to stay up till midnight tonight. So, I'm gonna call it there. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight, guys. Michigan sentiment tomorrow, 30 minutes after the opening bell, so be on alert. Guys, enjoy your weekend. Take a break from the charts, reset mentally, come back fresh next week. I think we see some more upside at a certain point as well. So just be on alert if you're on those short sides. Once we start filling this imbalance, that we could see a pretty good size bounce back up towards 200 and beyond. So enjoy the rest of your evening. Trade safe. Stay patient. Have a great weekend. I will see you all Sunday night for another Globex session. I'll be live at 6 p.m. Eastern. Enjoy your weekend, and I will see you then. Peace.